Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol VRUS. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame, and it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Did this analysis. It's been a while since the last update I did, but want to get things updated here, although this is kind of a tricky chart to talk about because there's a lot of perspective that goes into it. What do I mean by that? Well, if you're some sort of day trader, scalper, flipper, whatever you want to call yourself, and you bought right there, and your plan was I want to buy and sell within 15 minutes, well then yeah, from that point of view, the chart's looking kind of rough. Or if you bought somewhere up around there, then yeah, it is looking rough. However, if you care about the big picture of things, I get it. From the highs, there has been a pullback today. But from the grand scheme of things, the price does still have an opportunity to build a higher base. And as long as higher bases are being built over time, that's how long-term uptrends are constructed. And I'm going to be talking about things from a big picture point of view. So if I sound crazy calling something bullish, my guess would be you probably had more of a day trader or flipper type perspective going into into the trade. So I'm not saying this is what's going to occur, but just to add a little bit of kind of context as far as why I would still consider this bullish. But let's say that the price actually comes down here to 0.0115. So 0.0115, the price goes down to that area. And then when it gets down there, history repeats itself like it's done over here. It goes sideways and then starts to work its way back upwards. Now, emphasis here on big picture. From the big picture perspective, what would you still have in that situation? Well, you'd have lows right here. You'd have some lows right there. You'd have these lows down there. And if you picture each of those as stair steps, what do you have? Well, from the big picture, you still would have overall stair steps progressing in the upwards direction. And that's the name of the game. That's what a truly strong move is going to do over time. It's going to make progress forward. And in this situation, I'm just defining and quantifying progress again as 0.0115. Once more, I'm well aware, if you're a day trader, flipper, and you bought there, then yeah, you don't care about these stair steps. But that's why I try to offer up a warning that I would be commenting from the grand scheme of things viewpoint. So sure, today the price pulled back, but stop and think about that word, today, as in 1 day. Looking at multiple days, which is what we're doing here, you can see the price does still have the opportunity to build an overall higher base. So let's see if the bulls can get that job done or not. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.